everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a celebrity inspired makeup look. Today's inspiration is going to be a Blake Lively. I just love her. I have loved her for years. I watched Gossip Girl and everything, and this is just her at the I think it's called the Cafe Society something or other. Anyways, Blake Lively is known for her natural slash glowy bronzy look, but still keeping everything natural. She never goes super glam or over the top. Rarely she does, but for the most part she keeps it pretty natural. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, show you how you can get a celebrity and natural look going on for very easy and very affordable. So don't forget to take a minute and subscribe, and let's jump into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is this Marcelle New Age Precision 8-in-1 Power Serum, just because my skin's feeling a little meh. And I have so many of these little sampley things that I have from my Birch boxes and whatnot that I'm really trying to use a lot of them up. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the Blur+Illuminate Primer. That's what it looks like. It gives you just this beautiful natural glow as well as smoothing out your skin. That's what it looks like. It's just wonderful. I even have oily skin and I can get away with this just because it doesn't add too much oil and whatnot. It just gives you a beautiful kind of dewy glow. Okay, so she definitely still has a full coverage kind of face look going on. So I'm going to go in with the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. I'm in the shade 805, which is Ivory. I'm just gonna apply a layer of this. This is a good, I would say it's more medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but you can build it up. It's not my favorite foundation from the drugstore. I definitely have a lot of other ones that I prefer. It just doesn't hold up and have the same kind of lasting power as what I need for my oily skin, and for the fact that I live in Louisiana. It just doesn't hold up well in this environment, but if you lived in more of a dry environment and had oily skin and you wanted a good foundation that is buildable, I think this would be a great one for you. I think it's even hydrating enough that people with dry skin could actually enjoy it as well. I don't think it would bog down your skin and be terrible. Plus the fact that it is more of a medium coverage and you can build it up to full coverage, I think is awesome, because for instance right now when I'm trying to go for a really dewy look, you can definitely still get that dewiness poking through. So I used 2 pumps. I put about 1 out on my skin at first, and then I'm just dipping back into what's left on my hand and dispersing the rest of it out. 2 pumps I think is just perfect for me and what kind of coverage I prefer. Okay, and I'm going to mix 2 concealers together. So I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin in the shade Light. This is just a little travel size of it. And then I'm going to mix it with the Wet n Wild Illumi-naughty Highlighting and Concealing Pen. I'm in the shade Ivory-into. So I'm just going to mix these 2 together. I'm going to prime my eyelids with this as well. I like the coverage that the Urban Decay gives. That's why I like to use it under my eyes, but as you can see, it is just not a good color for me. I just go back in and blend it out. And I didn't mention this, but if you can't tell, I am using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to blend all of this together. My favorite sponge. See, and then once I get those 2 concealers, they look really weird on my skin initially, but once I get them blended in, you can't even tell. They don't look dark once you get it blended in. Okay, so then I'm actually going to go in and bake. I'm going to use the NYX Finishing Powder. This is what it looks like, and I'm actually going to take some of this guy, and I don't do this very often. I don't know that I've ever done it in one of my tutorials. I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Techniques sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Makeup Revolution Ultra Contouring Palette. That's what the inside looks like. So I am going to go ahead, I'm gonna take this like really pale kind of skin color right here, and I'm going to set my lids with this, just to make sure that concealer actually stays in place. Help brighten it up a little bit. And then when you look at her eyes, they're just really simple. So I'm actually just going to continue with this contouring palette and take just a fluffy blending brush. I think I'm going to start with probably this color right here. And I'm just going to blend this in, kind of like above the crease area. Zoom you guys in just a little bit. And then, staying in the same palette, I'm going to take this contour color right here, sticking with the same blending brush. Really going to deepen up the outer corner and still drag it into the crease, but not going above the crease, just to really warm things up, deepen up the tone a little bit. And just a flat shader, I'm actually just going to go ahead and take this color right here. It's kind of like a baked bronzer-ish sort of color. So I'm going to go ahead and just take that and apply it to the lid, just to give it, you know, keep with that kind of like bronzy champagne tone, but give it a little shimmer to help it stand out as well. Ooh, I just saw lightning. I really hope you guys can't hear that. That'd suck. But anyways, so that's kind of what it looks like when you take a look at like kind of what her eyes look like. They're just very deepened, but nothing like glittery or too bam, you know, too white glittery or pink glittery or anything like that that's really gonna like, I don't know, I don't want to say like grab your attention, because that's the point, is for the eyes to kind of grab your attention. But nothing, I guess, it's too like bam in your face, I suppose. So I didn't add any product, I'm just going ahead and blending out that crease a little bit, just to ensure that everything's okay. Then I'm going to jump back to my face, so I'm just taking a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take off that bake, and just kind of blend everything down, just to help set the rest of my face. Okay, and then I'm going to take my, actually I'm going to go back into my contouring palette and take this shade right here, and I'm going to contour with a Wet n Wild, I think this is actually like the angled contour brush, I don't remember. It's my favorite way to contour at the moment. Something about it, I don't know, it just fits so nicely along the face, has enough give, but not too much give, so it blends out really, really well and effortlessly. A little bit along the forehead. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer. This one is called Rock On World. I'm just gonna take this guy. This is the Eco Tools Tapered Blush Brush. Love this. But I have to be super careful, so I'm just going to go like 1, 2 on that guy. Tap it off, and I'm just going to bronze up and warm up the skin. This is a beautiful baked bronzer. I used it in the Ali Raisman tutorial as well. It's just a wonderful glowy bronzer. It can be super intense, and it can also kind of be toned down. I just have to be careful, like I have to use a light hand with it because I am so fair. But definitely it's very, very suitable for multiple skin tones, which is amazing. I'm just gonna bronze up my neck. Like, oh gosh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Just take a regular fluffy brush and blend out what just happened down there. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like create my own blush shade. So I'm gonna be, cause it's like a natural corally blush color. So I'm gonna be mixing the Makeup Revolution The Matte Blush. This one is in the shade Fusion. Just a beautiful like corally color. And then I'm gonna mix it in with the Physicians Formula pH Matcher blush in Natural 2P. Here's what this guy looks like. So both of these are quite pigmented, so I'm just gonna do like one dab of each and then apply it. Then I wipe off the excess in between applications. And then in my opinion, like it's still too intense, so I'm just gonna go in with my kabuki brush and blend it out. Right, that's a little better. Just a little better. And then I'm actually going to use the Essence Pure Nude highlighter to highlight with. She has a very natural highlight on. Like you can't really see anything that's too like boom. So I'm just gonna use this one because it's very natural and very beautiful. And I'm gonna use my EcoTools Deluxe Fan Brush and give myself some highlights. You know what I mean? Love the eye-catching look, so I mean this part may not match because I love me some highlight and I can't help it. But it's also part of the dewiness and glowiness, right? It's just a little highlight going on. I am going to take mine up. Let's jump back to the brows because the rest of my face is done. Today I'm just going to go in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I'm in the shade Blonde. I'm going to jump in and do my brows. I'm going to do them off camera because I do have a brow tutorial up on my channel that I'll have linked down below if that's something you're interested in, and I will be right back. Okay, so my brows are done. I did forget to mention, I did go ahead and set my brows with the Benefit Give Me Brow. I'm in the shade number 1. So that's all good. And then I'm going to jump back into my contouring kit, the Makeup Revolution one. And I'm going to go ahead and set my brow bone with, I think this color right here. It's kind of like a light highlight, like a light champagne nude highlight. It's not super shimmery, but it's not matte either. So it just gives it a subtle glow. Or you can definitely build it up to glow a bit more if that's a little more to your liking. So I'm gonna use this color right here. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it, not too much. This is almost like a one palette tutorial. I just love this Makeup Revolution contouring palette. It has so many different shades. It's very versatile, extremely affordable. It was like 10 or 15 bucks, something like that. You can get it at Ulta. And it's great quality. Like, yeah, there is some kick up and from the powders and whatnot, but they blend like a dream. And then I'm gonna jump back in and take this darker color that we had put in the crease and put that on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take my Cynthia Rowley, what is this? This is just a kohl eyeliner. Yet another thing I got from my Birchbox. So I'm gonna tight line with this. And then I'm gonna go in with the Ulta Gel Eyeliner in the shade Bronze. And I'm gonna put this on my waterline. And then I'm just going to apply some mascara. So I'm going to start with the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I love this thing. I can't get enough of it. It really does work wonders for your top lashes. And then I'm going to use the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One. Here's what it looks like. I'm going to put this on my lower lashes as well as a layer on my top lashes. Actually, I'm kind of liking this mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with another coat on my top lashes. I'm telling you, this L'Oreal primer does amazing and wonderful things for your lashes. Like, I never used to like this mascara. I have quite a few mascaras that I was never a huge fan of, but when I use a layer of my primer underneath, this L'Oreal primer, like the mascaras that I didn't love do amazing and wonderful things. Like, look at this. This used to do nothing for my lashes ever, and now they look wonderful. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. This thing's a miracle worker. Okay, and then to finish off the look with some lips, she has like a very light pink and kind of a glossy lip. So I'm gonna start with this CoverGirl Lip Perfection lip liner. This is in the shade Seduce. Here's what it looks like, just your average lip liner, and I'm gonna line my lips with this. I didn't fill them in too much. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Tea and Cookies. Here's what it looks like. I just hauled this recently, and I can't get enough of it. I love the formula, the applicator, everything. I love it. I'll leave that drugstore haul down below if that's something you're interested in. It just went up like 2 days ago or the beginning of the week. And to get a little bit of a glossy effect, nothing too intense, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Mega Slicks Lip Gloss. This one is in the shade Sweet Glaze. Here's what it looks like. It's a very, very, very subtle lip gloss, which is kind of nice because you can build it up to whatever consistency or whatever glossiness you want, versus being one that's like overly glossy. Alright, and there is the final look. So, I'll pull it up and see how close I get. Granted, you have to remember, Blake Lively is like 4 shades darker than I am. She's so freaking tan. But here is what she looks like. Beautiful bronzed goddess as usual. And here is me. Alright guys, so that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed this celebrity inspired makeup tutorial. I think it's going to be kind of like a regular thing on my channel. I'm having a lot of fun doing them, so maybe every week or every other week or so I'll throw one in there. Probably at least twice a month I will do a new celebrity inspired makeup tutorial. So if it's something that you have any suggestions for or interested in, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below and leave me a comment if there's something or a certain look you would like to see. And I will see you guys later.